Hey everyone, just wanted to make a video update on the PCS quarter scale Ghostbuster statue line that they're making. um, so they have Egon, Spangler, Ray Stantz up for pre-order now. Um, the silver package that comes with Slimer for Egon is now sold out, currently sold out. Excuse my voice, guys. I'm kind of under the weather a little bit, but he's currently sold out. But you can still get him with the proton stream or without the proton stream. It's a little cheaper without, but I'm not, for me, it's worth it to get the proton stream. Anyways, and then Ray Stance, the silver package with a different type of Slimer is still available on their website, Premium Collectible Studio. And now they just announced Gozer and the two Terror Dogs, which is pretty freaking cool, especially since it's going to be in quarter scale. Um, so here on the screen here is a picture of Gozer and the Terror Dogs, and they go up for pre-order Thursday, 3/28 at noon. So day after tomorrow at noon, this will go up for pre-order. Um, so yeah, here's so there's a full image there. You can either go, so the silver package is with Gozer and the two Terror Dogs, and Gozer has a extra swap out head sculpt. And then the Terror Dog's eyes actually light up, which is pretty sweet. That's actually really cool. So it's $1,350 for all three in the silver package, um, which you might think is a lot of money, but if you're buying like a one third scale statue, you're paying more than that these days. So for all three with the swap out on Gozer, I think that's pretty decent, even though it's quarter scale. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update that you can get the Gozer and the Terror Dogs now. Pre-orders up Thursday. Like I said, the silver package is all together. The two dogs and Gozer with the swap out head. I don't see the other options yet, but I'm sure. Oh, here they are. Yeah, so you can buy the two Terror Dogs separate or just the Gozer separate. Um, so it's $787 for the two Terror Dogs without Gozer. Now, honestly, I'm not a huge fan of Gozer. Like, I mean, it's awesome. Like, she's awesome in the movie and everything, but it's not like something I would really go after in statue form. But I just feel like if you're gonna get the dogs, you have to get Gozer too if you have the money. They kind of go hand in hand, so I'm definitely gonna go all in for the silver package. Plus, I want the separate head sculpt for Gozer. So, me personally, I'm gonna go all in and get the Gozer and the two Terror Dogs. Guys, this is gonna look badass in quarter scale. I had a Terror Dog in 6 scale once, and I thought that was pretty big and awesome. This is gonna be sick, and they did a really really good job on these. I think Gozer herself could use a little tweaking, um, but the dogs look really good. And like I said, the eyes light up. So the dogs will stand 13.5 inches height. So that's 13 inches. That's gonna be pretty big, guys. 19 inches in depth. Um, so you're looking at 13 and a half high, 19 deep, 13 inches wide. That's going to be a pretty big Terror Dog. This is going to be a. When you get all three of these together, my plan is to have Gozer and the two Terror Dogs on one side of my display, and then on the other side have all four Ghostbusters somehow. I know I'm going to need a lot of room for that, but I think if I can get all four Ghostbusters kind of pointing their proton streams at the Terror Dogs and Gozer, man, that would look so sick. So that's my goal. Um, but yeah, these things look sweet. You can tell the differences between both dogs, the male and female, because I believe the female or the male has the long. I don't know which one it is, but one of them has the longer horns, and the other one has the shorter horns, and they did that correct here. But yeah, I think they're pretty movie accurate. Looks really cool. So anyway, 787 um, for just the dogs themselves, and then Gozer herself. Sorry, my computer's slow for some reason in this room. Gozer for herself is 675 if you just want Gozer. Again, if you just get Gozer, it doesn't come with a swap out head. You have to get them all together with the silver exclusive package to get the swap out head. But Gozer herself stands at 21.5 inches, 14.5 deep. Yeah, so it's gonna be pretty cool. I had the 1/10 scale Iron Studios with all the four Ghostbusters and Gozer. And then I had those Diamond Select Terror Dogs that were really well done, actually. And they were almost the correct size. And I put those in with my 1/10 statue display, and it looked really sweet. So to get all these in proper fourth scale with all four Ghostbusters and Gozer and Terror, it's gonna be sick. I'm so excited. So let's go back to, let's see if I can go back. 675 for Gozer herself, 787 for the dogs themselves, or 1350 for all three together. And what's cool about this is all the displays connect. So the display bases stands for these statues will connect. Same with the four Ghostbusters; those are supposed to connect as well. So that's real cool. But I'm definitely getting the silver. I want to get this entire line. Hopefully they finish, because they did Egon, Ray Stantz, and now the Terror Dogs and Gozer. We're still waiting for Peter Venkman and Winston Zeddemore. So I pray to God that these do well, and that they follow through with getting Winston and Venkman. I don't know why they went with the Terror Dogs and Gozer before they finished up the four guys. That kind of worries me, but hopefully they'll finish the line. And yeah, so here's a closer look at some of these photos. Again, it looks really good. I think Gozer's thighs and hips look a little thick. I mean, she was pretty skinny in the movie. But the uniform looks correct. Those weird bubbles on her looks correct. Her hair, for the most part, looks correct. Now here's the head sculpt difference. So you got, if you get the silver package, you get the head sculpt where she's like yelling, and then one where she just has a regular face. I don't know. I kind of like the regular face better on this. But this is going to look so sick in four scale. Quarter scale. Again, the lights do light up. The eyes on the Terror Dogs do light up red. You can see here, this one's lit up. That's awesome. Yeah, so I just want to give you guys my quick thoughts on this. I'm definitely getting this entire line. Getting Ghostbusters statues is pretty freaking rare. The only ones that I know that really did decent statues were, well, you have the 1/10 Iron Studios one that they made, and then Hollywood Collectibles a while ago made quarter scale Ghostbusters, but they weren't, in my opinion, they weren't that good at all. I had all four of them and ended up selling them, and kind of regretted it ever since. Not because they were great or anything, but you don't see Ghostbuster statues, especially in quarter scale or higher. That's very rare. So I regretted selling those, and now I started almost looking. They're very hard to find. You can't find those anywhere. You can get like a Peter Venkman on eBay. That one pops up every once in a while, but you can't get. I can't find the other ones, and they went way up in prices. So I'm real excited that PCS is making these because PCS, from what I can tell, we'll see. We'll wait until I get it in hand, but they're 10 times better than the Hollywood studio ones. The details is way better. Whole lot of reasons why it's way better, but they're definitely better. That's a better look at the head sculpts there. Yeah, that looks cool. That's awesome. Again, I would rather have like a Stay Puffed huge statue rather than her. But like I said, if you have the dogs, you got to have her. They go hand in hand. So this does look good though. I think it's going to look a lot better in person. Most of the time when you get statues, it looks better in person. Yeah, that looks movie accurate to me. I love how their paws, their fingers and claws are hitting off the edge like that. The teeth look amazing. Those teeth are gonna look sick in person. Yeah, those teeth are really good. Bases are pretty cool. You can see this is part of the right here. You can tell this is part of the Dana Barrett's building that they were on top of during this scene. Yeah, that looks awesome. Very cool. So yeah, that's it, guys. Just want to give you a quick update on the PCS Premium Collectibles Studio Ghostbusters statue line, quarter scale. Um, Let me know in the comments if you guys are planning on picking this up at all, or maybe just the guys. You're not, you don't really want the terror dogs and Gozer, or don't need them. Um, but the Ghostbusters themselves look really, really good. PCS is a hit and miss when it comes to their head sculpts, when it comes to the likeness. Um, so there's always going to be a fall off with their likenesses. Um, but this ain't bad. If these turn out, this Spangler is supposed to be shipping at any time. I got the silver edition with. If you get the silver edition of Egon and Ray Stantz, they also come with their own Slimer, two different versions of Slimer, and also the Neutron string. But yeah, their likenesses aren't that great, but they're good enough. They're definitely good enough. Like that's definitely Egon right there. But the details in the suit, the boots, the patches, the name patch, and the Ghost No Ghost logo like really sticks out like it does in real life. It's not just painted on there. The zippers, like they did a really, really good job. And then they have Egon's part of the shirt up here, the collar, like sticking up like it usually does more on his. I believe this hose is an actual. This looks like an actual yellow hose. That's awesome because the Hollywood collectible ones, this was like a metal rod. It was really weird. So yeah, I'm really excited for these. It's $725 if you want the Neutrona Wand stream. I think it's $675 without it. Again, if you get the silver, I know the silver is sold out for Egon, but you can still pick it up for race stance, and it comes with a Slimer. But you can tell here, like, oh, what did I do? You can tell how this patch like sticks up, like they sculpted it outward before they painted it. And same with the Spangler name tag. But that head sculpt is pretty good for Egon. Definitely. All day long. Now, only because I'm a crazy nitpick when it comes to Ghostbusters and I know too much. They could have did the Proton Pack a little better. Some may glance at this Proton Pack and thinks it's amazing. It's decent. It's good. But a lot of people have proven they can create this Proton Pack. But for me, the tiny, tiny little details is what bothers me a little bit. So the clippered valve here, the silver piece sticking out, that should have a clippered valve sticker all around it. A black clipper valve sticker. Even if they didn't put that on there or painted it on, they have the blue sticker here, the red sticker here, the black sticker here, the yellow sticker. They have all the stickers that come with the pack, or actually placards. They're actually supposed to be like aluminum placards, but they painted all that. Or they're actual stickers. They're probably stickers. But they failed on the clipper valve one. And even if they didn't do it because of copyright reasons or something, they didn't have to put the word clippered on it. It could have been, something that looked like it even. But anyways, so it's missing that. This black wire should be a little bit thicker. This black wire here should be at least as thick as the red ones. So that's too skinny. This black piece here on this blue hose, you guys probably can't see this. I know this is probably too small, but I don't know how to zoom in on this, which is stupid. I should, but that should be all the way down to the pack right here on the very bottom of the wire, not way up here. There should be no blue between the black part and the pack. The main wires here shouldn't be these colors. The whole thing almost looks yellow. Or orange, like yellow orange. There should be a lot more white in there. The color's off for sure, and it's supposed to be twisted. The whole cable is supposed to be twisted up into the harness here, and then into the pack. I'm thinking maybe they didn't twist it because to sculpt that would be a lot harder. I'm guessing. But I see a lot of remakes of this pack where either it's a statue or a toy or whatever. They never twist the cable like it's supposed to be twisted. They keep it flat and then squeeze it into the harness. That's not right, and that really throws the look of the pack off. And then one other thing I noticed is this black hose next to the red hose here. That should be blue, not black. So again, that's crazy nitpicking, I know. But as a true Ghostbuster fan, it kind of bothers me. Plus the harness here that holds the wand on the pack, that should be gray, at least painted gray. But again, that's my psycho Ghostbuster fandom coming out. But that is the small details that I personally notice right off the bat and will always notice when I see the statue. So it does bother me, but hey, other than that, they did a pretty good job. And also, this is supposed to be the 84 Ghostbusters. So this knob on top, this here, I forget what it's called, but this knob right here should be gray, not black. And then this resistor on the side should be gray, not black as well. I might actually paint. I might try to paint this pack to make it more movie accurate. I think that's what I'm going to do. At least get the colors right. But yeah, so that's the bad things on the pack. But like I said, other than that, these things look amazing. Yeah, guys. So I don't know. I just want to come on here real quick and share my thoughts with these. I'm so stoked that they're making them. Like I said, Egon should be shipping very, very soon. I didn't notice there was any delays on it, and they said March they should be shipping. So hopefully I get that in the next couple of weeks here. Here's the Slimer that comes with Ray Stantz. Now this Slimer doesn't look near as good as the Slimer that comes with Egon. I forgot to show you that, but the one that comes with Egon looks more like a proper Slimer. This Slimer looks more like the Slimer that comes out almost every time you see Slimer in the 84 version and in the Ghostbusters 2 version, and now actually in the Frozen Empire version. They all look different. Every time you see him, he looks different. I don't know why, like, from the 84 to the Ghostbusters 2 movie, they really changed his look. Like, really, really changed his look. And it always bothered me. They made him look more like the real Ghostbusters cartoon, because I think that's what they were doing with the second movie. They made it more like the cartoon, just like they did with Frozen Empire. But hey, I'm not here to talk about that movie right now. Maybe I'll do a review on it later, but I don't normally do reviews. But anyways, I think that's what they did with that movie. They definitely tried to make it more like the real Ghostbusters cartoon episode. But anyways, so this Slimer doesn't have the look that I like with my Slimer. This Slimer looks more like the Slimer that was coming out of the hot dog stand eating hot dogs in the first one, which is all right. But yeah, I've seen a lot better sculpts of the Slimer, which they did do with the Ray Stantz version. I'll just show you that real quick. But yeah, so this Ray Stantz with the silver exclusive, you get the proton stream, you get this Slimer, and you get two different head sculpts for Ray Stantz. You got one with the goggles and one without the ecto goggles. But again, looks really good. The Ghostbusters stands 19 inches tall. Man, I would give anything for these to be third scale. Give me one of these. Give me all four of these guys in third scale. Oh, I know no one's going to do that. But man, I really wish these were going to be third scale. That's what I really, really want. But either way, they look great. And it's actually better they're not in third scale, because you're not going to have one Ghostbuster. If you're going to get a Ghostbuster, you're going to have all four, right? So that's a lot of space to have four third scale statues. This way, they're a little smaller, so you can put all four on a garage shelf or something like that. But let me show you real quick. Egon. Well, they might not have it because it's sold out. Yeah, it's not going to let me show Egon with this. Oh, here it is. Let's see if it'll go to it. All right, so here's the Slimer that comes with Egon. I think that looks a lot more like the Slimer from the original movie. That looks like the Slimer that slimed Venkman in the hotel hallway. So that's the Slimer I'm probably going to display with all my Ghostbusters. But it's still cool they're giving me the option for the other Slimer. All right, guys, so that's about it. Yeah, so let me know if you guys are planning on picking these up, or any of them, or all of them. Oh, it looks like they did change the release date to April now. It used to just say March, now it says April, so that's how it is in the statue world. Anytime you pre-order a statue, just know it's going to be delayed. They always delay. They always get delayed, so I don't care as long as I get them. I just want them. And please finish the line for Winston and Venkman. Please. That would suck if I picked all these up and then all of a sudden they're like, oh, we didn't sell enough. We're not going to finish the line, or anything else that happens in the world to stop that. But anyways. All right, that's it, guys. Hope you guys are having a great one. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks.